Oh, Rufus, I kicked your ass and you flew away by helicopter, but we're not out of the woods yet. Time to get the hell out of this building. Where's Rufus? I couldn't finish him. This is going to get complicated. We need to get the hell out of here. Eris and her group have got to the bottom. This is a good thing. I'll go on ahead. Damn! We're surrounded! If I was alone, this wouldn't be a thing, but I got a reputation to protect. You all get out while you can. It's not you they're after. It's me. Yeah, well that ain't happening. You got caught up in this over Milena. Now, it's my turn to help you out. Okay, playtime's over, jackasses. Thank you, Mr. Barrett. Who you calling Mr. Barrett? That don't sound right. Well then, if you are through talking, may I suggest that we think of a way out of here? Huh? Oh yeah. You cold, man. Just like someone else around here I know. Did you say something? Not a thing. So, what are we gonna do? Barrett! Tifa! Where's Cloud? Everyone, over here! Huh? What's up? Where's Cloud? He's coming! Hurry! Hurry! You know, I think Barrett might be competing with Sora for shoe size. I still feel like Sora wins. He definitely wins proportionally. Oh yeah! It's the 90s and this is badass. Was that necessary? We easily could have driven around. I like to think that's the same motorcycle he has in Advent Children. Alright, this was one of the most surprising parts of the game for me. It's pretty sweet. We're just gonna go ahead. I'm sure everything's fine. Haha! Minigame! Trouble. Boom. So basically I can attack from the left to the right. I need to keep them off the car. The timing, however, is really awkward. Come on. And I can also kind of body block them. If you do enough damage that way, I believe they fall also. I'm not even sure it's possible to lose this part. Also, I was always annoyed that, like, Barrett has a gun and he's in the back. There's no reason that he can't be helping me out. Like, it'd be cool if there was, like, a button you could press and then Barrett would, like, shoot a bunch of rounds off. Come on, who's out? Oh! Took more than one hit to take him. I know I hit him that first time. Did that guy just hit into the side? Ha 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 ha! Here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Bastard. Come on. Come on, they're being damaged. Oh my god, there's so many. Boom. Come on. Proper timing. Come back here. That guy was like running away from me. He's like, oh look. Oh look. Boom. Boom. Boom! Nope, nope. Not getting past. Unless there's 3 of you. I can't block you all. Boom. Knocked him out of commission without the sword. Look out, don't run over him, jeez. You gotta help me out here, Tifa. You can't just run over fallen bikes. It's gonna damage... Wow. I didn't even touch that guy. Overzealous shin regards. They're not paying you nearly enough for this. You see I've already taken out like 10 of you? That's your sign to be like, alright, just let them go. President Shinra won't know. He's dead! Of course, admittedly, his son is vastly more scary. Boom. Oh, these guys are taking a lot of damage. Ah! I hear you. Oh, crap! Yeah, that I might not be able to hit with my sword. Dead end! What the hell type of highway is this? No. Alright. You notice we're all damaged. I think that might actually be the physical damage from the battle, but I'm not sure. Back attack! Alright, you got our attention. Let's rumble. Yeah, the back attack rules supply. Less action gauge when we start. I'm gonna try to steal some from him. And, I believe less attack power happens when you're in a, back attack, but I'm not entirely sure. The bolt attack does major damage to him, however. So I can just keep on wailing on him with that. Yes, attack Cloud. He needs the rage. Thank you for complying. My rage is almost complete. Alright, yeah, so... I just need to hit him with Lightning Bolt 8 times and I'll win. It'll be fun. That does a crap ton of damage. Critical hit! Very nice, Barret. Bio's not gonna work. Shouldn't even try. He's doing something that I don't like. Ooh. Everyone has Limit Break! Big shot! Oh, it stopped Tifa's bar. I wanted to be able to time thing. Alright, good. Yeah! I could have tried to get yeah on both of them ahead of time, but whatever. I got impatient. Somersault! I can't wait till she gets more combos. It's gonna be wonderful. Oops. The bolts might actually do more damage than this, which is kind of crazy. Oh, I need more characters with heal. Alright. I think everyone should probably have a heal materia. That would likely be a good idea. Because heal is like, it's not as strong as a high potion, but it's a hell of a lot stronger than a potion. Usually at least 3 times stronger at this part of the game. Later on it's going to be like 20 times stronger. And then you get like heal 2 and stuff like that. Heal 1, 2, heal 3, 4, 7, Doom. I think I mentioned this in other other RPGs, but this is the last time that Final Fantasy used like logical naming schemes for their spells, like Fire 1, Fire 2, Fire 3. Next is gonna be Fire, Fyra, Fyga, another crap that doesn't even make any sense. Yeah. Yeah, double yeah. Or he's just gonna die. I gotta kill Barret, he's in trouble. We're all kind of in trouble. Beat Rush! 100. Also 100. Major damage. Attack. Boom. I don't know if you notice or not, but if you have a limit break, then your gauge increases, like, ridiculously. Let me see something here. Oh, he's done for. Just a tag. Actually, he might be able to kill Tifa here. We'll see. I don't think he's doing 200 points of damage, but he's doing a lot. No, only 80? Yeah, she's good. This might kill him, and if it doesn't, the regular attack should. No, never mind. Regular attacks probably won't. Because I wanted to be fancy for variety's sake. There we go. Big shot was about to hit him, though. Yeah! Yeah! Well, the other effective back attack is, like, you know how, actually, this is why everyone does less damage, I bet. I believe people in the back row go to the front row and vice versa. So Eris, for example, if she was in the battle, she would have been in the front row. Which is a problem. Well, what do we do now? Sephiroth is alive. I have to settle the score. Will that save the planet? It seems so. Then, I'm going. I'll go too. There are things I need to know. About the ancients. Many things. I guess it's goodbye to Midgar. Oh, we climbed down the hook. That's how we got out. I'm going back to my hometown. I'll go with you as far as that. I guess this is the start of our journey. It's dangerous. Are you sure you want to go? But you know, it should be alright if you keep your promise. You know what? This is the first time I've ever left Midgar. Really? Are you worried? A little. No. Maybe a lot. But I have my bodyguard, right? We told Eris's mom to go somewhere safe. So Milena should be safe, too. Yeah, she should be. She said she didn't want to stay in Midgard anymore. Maybe it's for the best. This is a crossing point for the game. You consider all the game up into this just the intro, the prelude to the real game. Because now I'm no longer confined to one little town. Well, one gigantic metal futuristic city. Now I've got an entire world to explore. Then, let's go. We need a leader for the journey. Of course, that could only be me. You think so? I think it should be Cloud. Shit. Alright. Go northwest to a town called Calm. If something happens, we'll meet up there. Besides, we can't be strolling around here. It's too dangerous. Let's split up into two parties. Okay, I think we're gonna take Tifa and Taz. That works. Later, at Calm. It's really funny, I've actually tested it before. If you take Tifa and Eris, the two female parties, then Barrett's just like, huh, yeah, I thought you'd do that. Which is just an amazing touch. Because you think male players are gonna be like, I'm gonna go with the two ladies. Goodbye, big guy and cat thing. I just love that they put that line in so much. That's actually why I picked this party to test it. But okay. Yep, this is the world map. I can save anytime I want, which is really nice, because I want to save right now. And after screwing up that previous recording, I'm paranoid and want to check my recording levels. Oh, we are good. Alright. Yeah, someone said, like, I mentioned that my microphone, like, there's a hiss. I'm sure a lot of people have noticed the hiss in my videos. Apparently, like, they think there's a way to fix it by using something, like, changing my gain levels. I have to admit, I have no idea what in hell that means. I tried screwing with my microphone boost, and that definitely decreased the hiss and, of course, my voice. And because of that, I messed up a Final Fantasy episode because my microphone boost was too low, and I didn't readjust the music. And now I'm just gun-shy at experiment. Oh my god. This is it. I think I just learned a skill. Yes! Learned enemy skill. What is that? Materia magic? Metra magic? Whatever. I have my first blue mage skill, guys! The only one that I remember that you could get, because if you use it on Barrett, it looks like the missiles come out of his ass. Whoa! I can shoot. Whoa, that's awesome. There's two different views. Barrett said go to the north... Crap. Did not want to do that. You said go to the northeast. I just watched my video and I said northwest. But that type of stuff happens with my brain. Alright, so we want this, and we want the map. Ugh. I'm having trouble navigating, which is northeast as west, because there's no compass, and the map keeps on moving around. Alright, let me see if I can do this time. The skill. Matra magic. I wonder what Matra means. If anyone knows, feel free to tell me. So I actually said, like, since there, you know what? There have been more comments in the last few videos, and that's awesome. Like, I love that people like these videos because I love RPGs so much. And, like, again, I think the reason people don't watch them as much is just, it's a time commitment thing, first of all. You can't just skip around an RPG and just watch one episode like you could with, like, say, an action game, because it's all about the story. And then the gameplay is usually not as important as the story either. So people that are just looking for interesting gameplay also aren't going to be all that interested. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've always figured. So let me think. Some people ask... I said, like, if some people ask questions in comments, I might answer them in the video. No, I pretty much already answered them in the comments, but I think it might be interesting to answer them. Wow, these guys are just going down fast, aren't they? Figured I'd cut out the rest of that battle because I started a coughing fit. But alright, unfortunately, since I'm just trying to memorize what questions were asked, I don't remember names unless I really know the person. One of them was John something, but I don't remember. Gear mentioned in the last episode, because I was like, Barrett's cell doesn't have a bed, which is weird, right? Apparently, and I looked at this, it did have a bed. It was just folded up against the wall. Jeez, which way am I? You know what? Screw thinking about directions. Logically, which direction would this town be? Think of that. Because there's... I'm gonna go that way. So yeah, there was a bed which was folded up. I think the developers were just like, we can't fit Barrett in a bed. Just put it up on the side, maybe no one will notice. We won't care. But alright, someone asked, I think your name started with a Z, what I prefer, like Marvel or DC. And if you somehow don't know this, those are both the two major comic book companies. I mean, the other ones are like Image and Dark Horse, but the two big ones have always been Marvel and DC. And I've always been a Marvel man. I have read some DC, because I mentioned before, like, when I was like 12, I met my half-brother for the first time, and he gave me his comic book collection that he had been collecting for, like, the first 20 years of his life. And, I mainly read the he had a good mix of both Marvel and DC. I mainly read the Marvel ones because they were just more interesting. I was all about like X-Men, New Mutants, which is probably the least popular thing I was into. Like the first there was 100 issues of New Mutants and it was great. Oh, Spider-Man! Like I feel like Spider-Man is just so like ubiquitous right now. Like people don't realize how awesome Spider-Man was. Like, there's a reason he was so popular. The comics were really, really good. And for a while, there was, I think, 6 different Spider-Man comics going on at once, and I read most of them. But yeah, always a Marvel man. Like, the heroes were just so much more relatable. A lot of them were teenagers, the ones that I read. I related to them in that aspect. They had real-life problems beyond, you know, an evil magical man is trying to destroy the universe. That's the town. Like, they had real problems, and it was great. Like, Spider-Man had to make rent. Like, he was too poor to, like, eat a lot of the time, so he would just eat, like, saltine crackers with peanut butter, because that would give him the calories and it didn't cost a lot. Really, he should have been eating ramen, but hey. Maybe he doesn't have as much experience as being poor as I do. Damn it all! No Somersault for me. The other question, are you going to play any other Final Fantasy games after this? I have no plans to. But if I was going to, it would be probably Final Fantasy X. Wait a second, I just realized I don't own Final Fantasy X anymore, that was stolen. I just now realized this. Son of a bitch. Alright, so I'm not doing... I guess it would be Final Fantasy Tactics then. Relic Tie, however, has done a full playthrough of that, which makes me less likely to want to do it. Because if I see a playthrough that I like of of a Let's Play, I'm less likely to do it. It's just the way my brain works. That's why I'm probably also not going to do Safe House. Or, yeah, probably not going to do Safe House. Even though I had a good chance to do that. I knew about Safe House before it got, like, somewhat popular, too. So it probably would have been done well, but mere. This must be calm. Everyone's waiting in the inn. Let's go, Cloud. Good, because I got beaten up. Let's go, Cloud. Why don't you just keep on saying the same thing over and over again? I'm just gonna ignore you and talk to the townspeople a little bit. This is kind of great, because this is the first time you get out of Midgar, and this is like, I want to say like old-school European-style buildings. Completely different setting than the futuristic Midgar. Come on, listen to me. Got anything interesting to say? What the hell? I don't know what you meant. I love how you can just walk into houses in RPGs and people are like, thanks to Mako Energy, my life is pretty damn convenient, thanks to Shinra. Don't you think? You're full of it. But I'd hate to... Alright, see, I just walked into this random person's house, insulted them, and they're like, meh. I mean, if this person has treasure chests, I'm gonna loot them. That stuff isn't mine. Hey, I'm in your bedroom. Yeah, oh, see, you actually know. There we go. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think you're right, don't you think? Damn right. You're screwing up the environment. Says me. Hey, if the internet ran on Mako energy, I'd probably still want Mako to be drained from the earth. What can I say? I'm biased. I like my technology. I'm not the type of person that would be able to live in the woods, really. Well, maybe I could, but certain circumstances would have to be right. What the hell? Someone had locked that poor cat in that room. Did you say you came from Midgar? I used to live there too, but I've heard they've had a lot of troubles lately. Just, you know, eco-terrorists, but they're not bad people, besides the fact that we probably killed hundreds. They kind of gloss over that fact. Like, fine, what we were doing was for the planet, but a lot of people likely died. Like Jesse mentioned when you were trying to get that money, like, she messed up the bomb. The blast radius was way bigger than she wanted it to be, and it just screwed things up. And there's actually a way, like, when she's taking her final words, if you say something different, she mentions how she thinks that she deserves to die, because she killed a lot of people, and she figures that was probably her judgment. But I picked the other line, because it basically shows that she's always had a crush on Cloud, and I don't know. They're both kind of important. They're both good lines. But you gotta pick one. Let's see. Mr. Cloud? Your party is waiting for you on the second floor. Thank you. Jackknife, jackknife. Cloud, you're late. Well, I wanted to talk to... I wonder if she says that if you come right here. Yo, man, you're late. I really wonder if they say that. Sorry to keep you waiting. If they don't say that, if you just rush up, again, that's just an amazing little touch that they added in the game. Guess everyone's here now. So let's hear your story. You know, the one about Sephiroth and the crisis of the planet. Let's hear it all. I used to want to be like Sephiroth, so I joined Soldier. After working with Sephiroth on several missions, we became friends. You called that a friend? Yeah, well, he was older than me, and hardly ever talked about himself. So I guess you'd call us war buddies. We trusted each other, until one day. One day? After the war, it was Soldier's duty to put down any resistance against the Shinra. That was 5 years ago. I was 16. So Cloud is 21. Interesting. It sure is raining hard. Hey, how are you doing? I'm alright. I wouldn't know. I never had motion sickness. Everything okay? Hey. Settle down. They gave me some new materia. Can't wait to use it. Just like a kid. You're going to brief us on the mission? This isn't a typical mission. Good. Why do you say that? I joined Soldier to be like you. But by the time I made first class, the war was already over. My big hopes of becoming a hero, like you, ended with the war. That's why I always signed up when there's a big mission. Kind of a way to prove myself. Say, how do you feel, Mr. Sephiroth? I thought you wanted a briefing. Our mission is to investigate the old Mako reactor. There have been reports of it malfunctioning and producing brutal creatures. First, we will dispose of those creatures. Then, we'll locate the problem and neutralize it. Brutal creatures? Where? The Mako reactor at Nibelheim. Nibelheim? That's where I come from. The hometown. Sir, something strange has crashed into the truck. That would be our monster. Look at... Oh! Sephiroth is a badass. Well, Cloud's dead. Note, I don't get to control Sephiroth. I only get to control Cloud. And, yeah. Sephiroth's strength was incredible. He was far stronger in reality than any stories you may have heard about him. So, where do you come in? Me? I was mesmerized by the way Sephiroth fought. And then, we reached Nibelheim. I know I'm not saying that down right. I apologize. How does it feel? It's your first time back to your hometown in a long time, right? So how does it feel? I wouldn't know because I don't have a hometown. Huh. What about your parents? My mother is Genova. She died right after she gave birth to me. My father... What does it matter? Alright, let's go. And I actually get to control this flashback. Psst. You keep wandering around here and you'll get in trouble. Being on watch is boring. You want to do what we always do? Shall we practice? Practice? Oh, you mean my pose? Do members of Soldiers always have to worry about what others think? How did it go? Was it like this? Good job. I really don't want to be in Soldier. Let me just see what the other one says. Just sit tight, it's your job, right? I'll come and talk to you once in a while. Just stick with it. The Mako smells pretty bad here. Looks like we're going on ahead. Yo, wait a minute! Isn't that... Huh? The name of Sephiroth's mother. I remember Genova. It's that damn headless spook living in the Shinra building. That's right. Barrett, would you please let us listen to what Cloud has to say? You can ask questions later. Tifa, I was only... Okay, Cloud, continue. The childhood friends reunite! I was really surprised with Tifa. The town was quiet. Everyone must be in their houses, afraid to come out because of the monsters. No. Maybe they were afraid of us. We leave for the reactor at dawn. Make sure you get to sleep early. All we need is one lookout, so you others get some rest. Oh, and... you may visit your family and friends. Man, I'm so nervous. How come? Look, you never know when monsters are gonna show up, right? I just say, I'm excited! That's right. Don't blow your chance of becoming a hero. I heard Sephiroth came here, so I brought my camera. I want a shot of Sephiroth and a monster. Get back in the house, it's dangerous. Alright, fathead. Hey! This guy's a real... You! Are you Cloud? Really? So that's how it is, huh? Dude, I'm just trying to look out for your own safety. Welcome. Hey, aren't you? Have I been here before? I don't remember. Now you're pissing me off! This don't matter! Get on with it! That's really cool, because basically when I'm doing something, I'm technically, like, recollecting what's happening. So, if I go off the beaten path, apparently Barrett's getting pissed off. For example, I actually talked to this guy again, and then ran down these stairs, and then went over here. And then the house was empty, and I walked around in, like, a circle, and I talked to this random person. Oh, you're with Shinra. Welcome. Oh, I'm sorry. You're Cloud. Didn't recognize you. Shinra? Shinra! Soldier? Salsa? Are you going to kill the monsters? Are you going to... Shinra has a pretty good reputation at this point, it seems. Though he did defend people in some type of war that I actually don't remember what it's about. He's so cool. Way cool. That's kind of great the little brother doesn't say anything without the sister saying something first. It's kind of adorable. Not exactly sure which house I'm supposed to go into. Cloud? Did you go into my house? Yeah. I thought you might be home. So I'm like making the backstory as I go. That's interesting. That's really cool. I don't remember them doing it like this. Cloud? Did you go into my room? Yeah. I have a feel like I could get in trouble here. Yes, and then I searched all of the cabinets to see if you were hiding there. I better just leave. Look, I thought you might be hiding in the dresser. And then I went through all your clothes. There's nothing weird about that. This is my house. It has nothing to do with what happened 5 years ago. Yo, wait! I want to hear it. Me too. It's been a long time, right? Tell us more. You saw your family, right? Alright. I don't know if you'd call it a family. My father died when I was still young. That's why my mom lived alone in this house. Yeah, I saw my mom. My mom, she was a vibrant woman. Hadn't changed at all. But a few days later, she died. When I saw her, she looked fine. Huh? Yes? Cloud? Welcome home, Cloud. Hi, Mom. Come, let me look at you. You look so handsome. So is this a soldier uniform? Mom, My, how you've grown. I bet all the girls never leave you alone. Not really. I'm worried about you. There are a lot of temptations in the city. I'd feel a lot better if you just settled down with a nice girlfriend. I'm alright. You should have... an older girlfriend. One that'll take care of you. I think that'd be the best for you. I'm not interested. Are you eating right? I'm alright. The company takes care of me. Is that so? You know, I know you can't cook. I've been worried sick about you. Cloud? You know Cloud. Isn't that right, Cloud? I'll always be your mother. Let's stop this. Yeah, apparently he doesn't want to remember, presumably because, as he just said, his mother will be dead in a few days. But he hasn't explained exactly what happened. I guess we're going to the inn. I wonder where Tifa was. Can I go over here? Like, why isn't Tifa just, like, around? You're from Shinra. Who are you? I'm the town's... Aren't you Cloud? Don't you know me? You're Tifa's... Right, I'm Tifa's father. Stay away from my daughter. We don't need Shinra's help to protect our town. Surprised Tifa doesn't have any, recollection of that. This mansion. No. I'll come here later. I just want to, like, absorb, like, every single possible thing about this, because This is... I just want to say, this is important. A lot of what has happened is important. Keep it in your mind. I'm guessing I'm supposed to end up here. Is Shinra out to get rid of the monsters? And who are you? I'm Zengen. I travel around the world teaching children martial arts. I have 128 students all over the world. In this town, a girl named Tifa is my student. Did you say Tifa? Tifa has a good sense. She'll be a powerful fighter. So this is Tifa Sensei, who was so badass that he just wears a cape in modern day. And what are you gonna say? He'll just kick your ass if you try to question it. But I love it. They gave an excuse for why Tifa's just as... Like, she's this random girl from a town. She clearly didn't have any military training. Yet she's so badass that she can bare fist robots. And that's because from a young age she started training in, you know, anime-style martial arts. The whole inn is booked right up by Shinra for the night. Cloud? Is that you, Cloud? You must have been 2 years. Say, you've really moved up in the world, being under Sephiroth's command. Thanks. I guess. So am I going to stay at the inn instead of with my mother? That's a little bit weird, isn't it? I don't know. Is that a treasure chest? Can I loot this treasure chest in the past and then have it in the present? Apparently not. What are you looking at? The scenery. I feel like I know this place. We're short one bed. Well, maybe I just have to stay with my mother then. Well, I hate to reminisce and run, but I don't know where I'm supposed to go, number one. Two, it's been 43 minutes, so this is not a terrible place to end off on. I'll figure out where in this crazy backflash I'm supposed to go, and then we will continue, I suppose. I am CrossKnights, and I will see you next time. Later.